Well, Trucker Josh, he's a truck driving man. Comes from up around that Steinbach town. He's got Diesel the Weasel and Sergeant too. Those dogs keep Josh from singing the blues. He's a hammering down, coming through your town, doing the Trucker Josh review. He's got a big bumper on the front of that truck.
Top of the finest mornings to you. We're here in Regina, Saskatchewan, and we're about to go pick up a load near Yorkton, Saskatchewan. And as far as I know, that load is going south, but we shall see. We gotta go though, because we got about 3 hours to drive, and we got about 4 hours to get there. That doesn't give us a lot of wiggle room. I like to have a little more wiggle room. I'm claustrophobic. I don't like to have that tight of a space, but no time to chit chat. We gotta hit the road. Off we go. This away. And then in this lane. We're gonna go this away in this lane. Alright. Whoa, there's a fly in here. That's not very nice. Why don't you show yourself before I start moving? There we go, it's out. It's gone. Oh, the beautiful prairies. The beautiful prairies. Looks like the smoke is clearing up quite a bit. I think it's just cloudy now. It's still a little smoky. You can see it on the trees up ahead, about a mile ahead. They're a little hazy. I'm not really following the progress of the firefighting up there, so I don't know if they've got it under control yet or if it's still giving her up there. I don't know. But like I was saying yesterday, you know, out of something bad comes something good. Every time. Every time. Since we're on the prairies and talking about farming, everything you think is waste that comes out of an animal, that would be solid waste. Something good even comes out of that. You put that on the fields, and it helps the fields to grow much thicker and better and higher yields. I'm not a farmer, but I know that if you spread that stuff on the fields, good things happen. So out of every bad thing, even if it's a little smelly, something good happens. You guys ever notice if you have a septic field in your yard, if you live outside the city, over your septic field, your lawn grows like twice as fast as anywhere else, and it's like twice as green? There you go. Hey Diesel. We're loaded up, bud. You ready to go? How you doing? How you doing? We're here in Kamsack, Saskatchewan. A little north of Yorkton, Saskatchewan. Really close to Manitoba, actually. Manitoba's just like half hour that way. East, I guess that would be. Get my directions straight. So the plan for now is we're headed back to the yard in Manitoba. Since this load is going down to the United States, I need to stop by the yard, get all my customs paperwork, make sure that the load is cleared and ready to go through down to America. They gotta know I'm coming, because if I show up unannounced, they don't like that. They don't like that. You know, I'd be like that buddy, that friend who always just drops by without calling. Just, hey, how's it going, eh? Figured I'd come down and bring you some stuff. And they'd be like, what are you doing here? You didn't call. I'm busy. I don't know. I'm always the kind of guy, I love hanging out with my friends, but it's always courteous to give a phone call first, right? Just let them know you're coming, you know, just in case you're sitting on the couch in your underwear or naked. Am I the only one that watches TV in my underwear? What? What? Just in case, so that when the doorbell rings, at least I can have pants on. You know what I mean? You don't want to show up at the American border and catch them with their pants down. You gotta let them know you're coming. You get what I'm saying here? Get my analogy? So we gotta go to the yard in Manitoba, which is on the way. Get our border paperwork, so that the border knows we're coming, and then we'll go down into the United States of America. And we'll be in the States tomorrow afternoon. Woo! Yeah, I love going to visit the States. I love being up here in Canada too, especially in summertime. I really, really, really enjoy being in Canada. I love this country. Like some people ask me, you know, will you ever leave? Nope. Nope. Call me crazy, but I love this country. I love it. It has its flaws. It has its stuff that I don't agree with. Every country's like that. You can't have the perfect country. If you guys find the perfect country, you let me know and I'll move there. How about that? But no, we live in a great place, and in summertime it's awesome being up here. Just especially out on the prairies, because the prairies are always so cold in the wintertime. So you like to take advantage of it and hold on to it as long as you can in the summertime, because it's beautiful. It's warm outside. It's like 80 Fahrenheit. It's not too hot, it's not too cold, but it's just nice. Even the breeze is nice, you know? I wish it could be like this all year round, but then we'd have all kinds of poisonous animals living here, and so the cold keeps all the riffraff out, you know, all the poisonous animals and snakes and stuff, so. And it wouldn't be Canada without snow. Like, look at that prairie view. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? It's just prairies. And here where I was loading, they were so nice. They have this wide open, sort of like a park, a grass area right here, eh? And it's town property. And they were so nice. They said, you know what? Yeah, let your dogs run around. You know, obviously I'd clean up after them if they made a mess, but yeah, sure, let them off leash, let them run around. And yeah, they got a good workout right here. That was a lot of fun. I should have filmed that. Why wasn't I vlogging? Guys, why didn't you get me to vlog that? Why you blame everything on us, man? Diesel, should have brought me my camera. Yeah, whatever, man. Whatever, I had fun. I have fun anyways. Now you're all pooped. Drank like a gallon of water. Just you. Alright guys, are you ready to go home? Well, to our home region anyways. Let's give her. Moisture here in Manitoba. It's raining just a little bit. You can see on the window there some raindrops. Not too bad. We got a choice here. We got A&W and we got Chicken Chef. A&W, Chicken Chef. I'll let you cast your votes now and see if you were right. Have you cast your votes? A&W or Chicken Chef? Can you smell it? Do you really think I could pass up an A&W root beer and onion rings? I don't think so. You can't just do that. You can't just turn your back on the onion rings. Oh no, that is a special kind of root beer too. You do not say no to that. So we got a double team combo. So those of you who guessed A&W, there's no prize. Thumbs up to you. Now go and thumbs up my video. Oh, we're back in Manitoba. Just crossed the border from Saskatchewan not too long ago. Going through our one valley here. Get a good look at it. It's the only bump you'll see in the province. That's not true, but you know what I mean. It's cool. Manitoba is actually a very diverse province. There's lots of hills, lots of valleys. But where most of the people live in southern Manitoba is flat. That's why everyone says Manitoba's flat. But really, it's not. That's just most of these areas where it's not flat, not very many people live. Alright, so I stopped on the side of the road. On the 16, there's these little scales along the side of the road that you can go over and use if you need it. I mean, they're here, right? So you use them. So there's the little thingy right there that tells me how heavy my axles are. And the reason I go here is to make sure that I'm legal to cross into the States, because I just got loaded, right? And this was the nearest scale to where I loaded. If they loaded me too heavy, I'd have to go back. So it turns out, you can see over here that I have my axles on the scale. Never slide your axles on the scale. Okay, too many drivers do that. It wrecks the scale. Okay, and if you get caught wrecking the scale, believe me, you're gonna pay for it. They got cameras here, all right? They know who's here. This is our federal highway right here. And there's a little scale, pull out, on the side of it. You don't see these in the States ever. At least not on the interstates, that's for sure. You know, it's got little recycling boxes here, garbage cans, and over there you can see, as I'm parked on the scale here, it'll show me my weights over there. There's something moving around over here. Hey, you wanna be in the vlog? A little squirrel or something? A little snake or something? I saw you moving around in there. I'm gonna throw a rock at it. Where'd you go? Fine then, don't show yourself. There's a critter in there somewhere. Yeah, you got this. Yeah, leave little, nice little recycling bins here for you and stuff, or I don't know if these are garbage cans or what. I guess they're garbage. People use them. They're all full. I wonder who empties them. Some government guy gets paid to come here and empty them. Cool. So what happened is, I have my axles here at the back, right? My axles at the front. I'm allowed in the United States to have 34,000 pounds on these axles on my trailer. These axles on the back of the truck, we call the drive axles. We're allowed to have 34,000 pounds on those axles combined. Up there, obviously, those are called the steers at the front of the truck. We're allowed to have 12,000 pounds on those. So I have 11,100 on those, my steers. When I first came here, I had 33,000 pounds, just over, on my drives. And on my trailer back there, I had 36,000 pounds. Right? 36? Yeah. Very close to it. These are just guess, like, you know, they're just rough numbers. They're not exactly. So at 36,000 pounds on the trailer, 33,000 on the drives. So what did I do? I spread the axles so that more weight would go to the front of the trailer. Now, this is where some math comes in. So with 33,000 pounds on my drives and 36,000 on my trailer, I spread the axles apart. Hey, you can move the trailer axles, right? These axles, you can move forwards and backwards, forwards and backwards. If you move them forward, say this is the trailer, the truck's on this end at the tip, okay? This truck's on that side. If you move the axles forward towards the truck, it takes the weight off the truck, right? It lifts the trailer up a little bit, it'll put more weight on the trailer, less on the truck. If you move them backwards, away from the truck, that'll extend it and it'll make the trailer sag forward a bit and lean more onto the truck and transfer more of the weight onto the drives on the truck. So what did I need to do? I needed to move at least 1,000 pounds. I think I said 36,000. I think I meant 35,000 because there's no way I had to move 2,000 pounds. Okay, I'm getting my numbers mixed up here, but you get the idea, right? I had to move 1,000 pounds anyways. So I was 35 there, 33 in the front. I had to move 1,000 pounds from the back to the front. So what did I do? I slid the axles back, making the trailer lean forward more, so to speak. And I put that 1,000 pounds from the trailer onto the truck. Now I have just under 34,000 on both axles. Does that make sense to anybody? I sort of wanted to explain that once. I know I'm not the best explainer of things, but that's how I transfer the weight on my trailer. Every load, you have to do this. You have to make sure that you're legal. And if you have to adjust it every time you pick up a new load, you have to adjust it every time. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. That's just what you gotta do. This time I had to pull the axles back. So we are now legal to run into the United States. In Canada, the weights are a little different. For me, in Manitoba, with a 2-axle trailer and a 2-axle drive, I'm allowed to haul in pounds. Okay, we work in kilograms up here, first of all. I'm allowed 5,500 kilograms. 5,500, right? 5,200 kilograms. I always work in pounds anyway, so we're just gonna talk in pounds. I don't know what kilograms are. Why do we work in kilograms? I understand kilometers makes more sense. Kilograms makes no sense. We're just gonna deal with pounds. So in Canada, where I am, for me, I can haul 12,000 pounds, same as the States, on my steers in the front of my truck. On the back of my truck here, on my drives, I can haul 37,500 pounds. Same thing on my trailer back there. 37,500 pounds. So we're allowed to haul a little bit more weight in Canada. So in total, you're only allowed to have 80,000 pounds gross overall in the United States. In Canada, you're allowed 87,000 pounds for my specific unit in my specific region. It's different everywhere you go. There's a little lesson for you on weights. All right, it's a little bit windy, but we're here at the end of our day. You guys want to come out? Come on. Get out of there. Get out of there. Go rip around here. We're the only ones here. We're the only ones here. Go rip around. Go have fun. This whole yard is fenced in. And you need a special key card to get in here. A key card I just happen to have. It's my James Bond move. Roll up to the gate and you're like, I'm Josh. Trucker Josh. That's my ID flipping down there if you didn't know that. So it's all fenced in here. They can rip around. They'll never get out. Oh, they could probably get out, but they won't go far. Let them run. Let the boys run. Let them be free. I think someone's hiding. Oh, oh, oh. I saw a weasel. There he goes. There he goes. There's a weasel. And the sergeant in hot pursuit. I'll get him, man. I'll get him. Hi, man. Pull over. Pull over, man. Pull over. Hey, guys, come back here. Diesel, come here. Da, 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 da. Sergeant will be in hot pursuit. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Wow. Da, 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 da. A little bit slow there, Sergeant. A little bit slow. And that's where we're gonna cut it off today, guys. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for tagging along. It was a lot of fun. I'll see you tomorrow for the ride south.